Boy Scout leader of Troop 777, Faheen Abdur Razzaaq. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Let's talk Boy Scout leadership and volunteering. And actually, from what I understand, you started out as a Boy Scout and then became a leader. How did that happen?
Well, my Scoutmaster, Cub Scoutmaster asked me to take over the reins, and I just, took over. I said he didn't have to ask, he didn't have to finish his statement. So that was the thing. He said, I got a favor to ask. I said, you don't even have to ask it. It was my turn.
Why your turn?
Scouting has helped me. It saved my life. That's the way I put it. I came from the projects and I had difficulties in my life, and it gave me the tools that I needed to succeed. And my understanding is you're supposed to give back. So I'm basically kind of imparting my wisdom on the young people today by filling those roles.
So far from what you've seen, that whole idea of giving back, do you think already you've seen a difference in some of the children that have come into Scouts?
Absolutely. One major success story is a young man named Emmanuel. He came in, he was kind of shy, not that confident. He became a leader of the troop. He came from a young man up to the leader. He's in college now. Got a scholarship. So we have scholarship program for Scouts, 40 scholarships for Bronx residents. Wow. But he's very assertive, he speaks up for himself, very assured of himself, which is a great thing. And it was like a stark contrast when he came into the troop. So I see the changes in the young men, even the young men who's not ready to go to college, but I can see the changes in their behavior now.
Giving back has also provided some unique opportunities for these kids. I mean, the Bronx, they're city kids, so they get a chance to do some things like camping.
Oh yeah.
Tell me about some of those camping experiences.
Camping is great. I mean, sometimes it's funny for the adults, but it's great because the young men get to experience things that they would never experience in the city. Again, one of the things is like making a fire. That sounds kind of simple, but to make it from scratch is not that simple, and it's a confidence builder. But one of the funny parts of camp is getting to see young men react to bugs. You would think that
bugs?
Bugs. You would think that young men like bugs. Not really. Not when you have to sleep around them. So, but getting to be outside of the city and the distractions, when you can think and get to focus on things. That's
no more cell phones. They can't bring the gadgets with them.
No, there's no game systems. It's nature. You're learning how to be self-sufficient and try things that you wouldn't try. So that's what camp is about. Get out of yourself, get out of this technology, get out of the concrete jungle, come back and you say, wow, I accomplished something, that I didn't think I could do. And it builds your confidence. That's what camp is really about.
So that whole spirit of wanting to give back when you're a part of something for so long, as you were, do you think that's going to rub off on these young men as well?
We actually teach them that. That's part of it. Now, it wasn't taught to me, but it's part of it. So what I say to them now is, you need to learn as much as you can because one day I'm going to give you a call. I say that to them. So I need you to know this stuff cold. And what we do is, I'm not the teacher. I'm the adult who supervise and make sure that they don't do crazy stuff. But the young people, once they learn it, they're the experts, so they have to teach it. So we already have leadership built into it. The young people lead the troop, and I just make sure that they don't, get out of hand. But we're building leaders.
Oh, that's a wonderful idea. So you actually need more volunteers, though, to help with the program.
Absolutely.
How does one become a volunteer?
You could go to beascout.org, or I believe there's a link on the site, beascout.org, where you can become a volunteer. You could contact your local Scout troop. Ours is Troop 777 at 955 Tenton Avenue. We have volunteer applications, and you can just fill one out and become a volunteer.
It's all about giving back. So, of course, this program is actually helping teach you how to volunteer and in terms of volunteering to be a scout, or so many volunteer opportunities. Did you ever think about all the volunteer opportunities that were out there?
Actually becoming part of this program, I started to learn about more volunteer opportunities. But I was limited to thinking about scouting until I came and became part of this give back program. But this is awesome.
It's opened up a whole new world even for you.
Oh yes.
Okay. Thank you so very much for sharing with us, and good luck to all those youngsters. And as you mentioned, the scholarships too, that make such a big difference in their life forever.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. And what's that number again? Do you remember it?
I don't.
I will tell you because I know you do really remember it. 1-800-GIVE-BACK.
Thank you.
My face above the water, my feet can't touch the ground, and it feels like I can see the sands on the horizon every time you are not around. I'm slowly drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting, and it feels like I'm drowning, pulling against the stream, pulling against the wave. Wave after wave, wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting. My face above the water, my feet can't touch the ground, and it feels like I can see the sands on the horizon every time you are not around. I'm slowly drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting, and it feels like I'm drowning, pulling against the stream, pulling against the. I can make it easy to love me. Still I reach, find a way. I'm stuck here in between. I'm looking for the right words to say.